So I had this dream last night where I was in this giant fucking like high rise building, and my stepdad was turning on the water pipes at the very bottom where they came in out of the ground. And it went through all these different levels where there was like different periods of time. And they hadn't had water in these pipes in a long time. And all the water was starting to go through. And weird people from different eras were on different floors. And it was just all fucked up. Everything about it was fucked up. It just wasn't, something wasn't right. It wasn't supposed to be. It wasn't supposed to be. And I keep having these fucked up dreams with this. And I'm really starting to hate my ex because of just the situation. And I know that I should probably forgive this person, and I've tried, but I can't stand them. I fucking really fucking, I'm having a hard time at this time. I'm having really hard fucking angry thoughts. Because this person practically fucked my life up, for no reason. For just being a bitch. Being a fucking selfish fucking bitch.
You want things. There's nothing wrong with of where you are and who you are and trying to change both of those things dramatically and immediately, if possible. So
this guy's talking about Christmas. Listen.
I did this rant, and it was about a Christmas that I had, and it was a Christmas that shook me to the core. It made me realize that it was time to enter a new phase of my life, and a lot of people have connected with it. So we hope you enjoy it. If you don't enjoy it, it's probably because you're threatened by it, because you know I'm right. Or maybe you are one of these people that I don't understand that thinks the holidays are about togetherness and just making do with what you have. A lot of people feel that way. They're like, the holidays are just about being grateful and thankful for what you have. Shut the fuck up. That's not what they're about. They're about saying, I want more. Okay? Enough. Stop lying to yourself and others. Stop denying yourself. You're an animal. You're on Earth. You're an animal. Now, obviously, there's maybe some divinity. You have the ability to reason. Maybe there is a God. Maybe you can. I'm not saying you have to stay an animal, but you have instincts. There's a nature to you. You want things. There's nothing wrong with that. Stop denying yourself the pleasures of getting rid of people. The holidays are just about looking around and saying thank you for this shitty job and this even shittier family. No, they're not. The holidays are about driving by a big, beautiful house with a big, beautiful wreath on the door and a big, beautiful Christmas tree and looking at that house and going, I want that. I want that. I want that warmth, that security, and that safety, and I deserve it. And you know what? A lot of the people in my life right now aren't helping me get that. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to pretend I don't know them. Because our friendship's based on mutually assured destruction. That we both destroy each other. And my family is just based on, we're just a bunch of people who don't know, we don't know what the hell we're doing anymore. We're all just staring at each other. Some of that's nice. But the majority of it isn't. And we know that. We're eating garbage food in sweatpants. We're phoning it in. We're throwing a lot of good money after bad. So that's what the holidays have always symbolized to me. And I know people have all kinds of different views about it, and I don't hold that against anyone. But the reality is the holidays are about, it's a quarterly review for your life. It's the end of the fiscal year or the quarter or whatever, and you say to yourself, listen, let me figure it out. Let me figure it out. And that's what the holidays are about. Looking around at people going, who's essential, who's not. So that's the first part of the episode. Second part of the episode, we talked to the great Sal Vulcano, who's one of the Impractical Jokers. It is the most successful, whatever you want to call it, prank show, which they're not really fans of that name. They don't like reality show either. It has elements of a game show, but it is a hybrid. It's a few different genres. And it's one of the most successful shows in the last decade. It's a worldwide phenomenon. Those guys sell out arenas all over the world, and they all experience success in their mid 30s. Very interesting story about how they came together, how long they all worked day jobs, how long before they started making money, and then just the show growing into the fucking powerhouse that it is today, where it's a worldwide sensation and everybody knows about it. And Sal's an insanely famous person. When I've gone out with him to dinner, people always recognize him. It's
Who's that?
But instead I said, do you think I'm playing games? Yeah, the terrorists in me ain't gonna stand for that shit. This is my first time terrorizing anyone. I'm going balls to the wall. Let me show you China. You guys might know him. He's probably the best thing that ever come out of Staten Island, you guys. From the show Impractical Jokers on True TV, my friend of yours, Mr. Sal Vulcano. I want to tell you guys a story about a time I took a weed edible. It's a story of the first and the last time that I saw Stacy Wu. Okay? So I get... Quiet down, stepchildren. No, I'm kidding. I got a package delivered to my house. It was addressed to Stacy Wu. I don't know Stacy Wu. Never heard of her, never met her. But the address was my address. So I figure, okay, it's a mistake. I'll toss it to the side. I'll deal with it later. Weekend comes. I take a weed edible. Later that night, I'm chilling. I'm like, all right, let me open up this package. See if there's a contact info for this Stacy. See if I can let her know that I have her stuff. So I open up the package. Sure enough, her address is in there, her email address. And it is a pair of pants, women's, size 6 sateen dress pants, black, from Ann Taylor Loft. So I'm like, oh, I'm going to get Stacy her pants back. So I open up my email, and I type her email address in, and write right in the subject, I have your pants. And I'm about to tell her, just drop me a line, I'll get them to you, But then I thought, wouldn't it be great if I wrote her a ransom note for them? So weed edible. That's what happens. I'm like, of course it would be great. So that's what people do. They write ransom notes. So I get out my Entertainment Weeklies and I just start chopping away. 5 hours. For 5 hours, I put letters out of years worth of Entertainment Weekly magazines. It was a work of art. And I taped the pages and I scanned it into the email. And I'm about to hit send. And I'm like, this is not how ransom notes work. I have to send her a picture of the pants, prove I got them shits. And then I thought, wouldn't it be great if I was in them? Of course it would. So I'm here tonight.
Yes.
So I get myself in these pants. It took minutes. That's a long time to get into pants. But I got this body into those size 6 sateens. And I take some pictures of myself and I realize I'm bare-chested. And I'm like, oh, that's kind of weird. I don't want her to get the wrong idea about this ransom note. I want this ransom note to be on the up and up. So I put on a shirt, a tie, a jacket, shoes. I really classed this ransom note up. I really did. I'm about to take a picture of myself in them, and I said, this is not how this works. She can't see my face. So I said, wouldn't it be great if I was in a ski mask? I know. It's awesome. So I put on a ski mask. I take a bunch of pictures of myself. I upload this all into the email. I hit send, and I am so proud of myself because this is what life is. Okay? A lot of you don't know how to live. People don't know how to live. I figured it out. This is it. So I just go to bed. I dream great dreams. And I wake up in the morning. It's like Christmas morning to me. I run straight to my laptop and I open it up to see if Stacy Wu has received my correspondence. And if she wrote back. And she did. And I'm going to read you now what she wrote back to me. This is really creepy. A man sending pictures wearing women's pants and a ski mask. I'm filing a complaint with UPS. I'll have the authorities track you down to where the pants were delivered and charge you with robbery and possible terrorism. I know. I never in my wildest dreams I think this was possible terrorism. I thought this was going to be a hoot. Like a little light hoot, not a possible terror. She goes on. They look for people like you, you son of a bitch. I don't know who you are. I don't know what you want. This truly isn't funny. And if you're looking for peanut butter, I don't have any. I'll get to that in a second. I'm in over my head. I'm in over my head. It's obvious. I should have said, this is a joke. Take your pants. But instead I said, do you think I'm playing games? Yeah, the terrorists in me ain't gonna stand for that shit. It's my first time terrorizing anyone. I'm going balls to the wall. Okay? I do everything I do to the best.